They were America's most unlikely reality royalty, shotguns, scriptures and all, but the bearded empire nearly crumbled the night Phil Robertson slipped away. The patriarch's quiet fight with Alzheimer's ended early in 2025, and the morning candles around Duck Commander barely cooled before the big question echoed through West Monroe. Who on earth runs the dynasty now? It wasn't Willie. At least, not the Willie we remember hollering across the warehouse. In the premiere of Duck Dynasty: The Revival, he admitted he doesn't even know half the current staff. Viewers watched him shove aside dusty ledgers and announce a semi-retirement that stunned the network. Corey, ever the strategist, stepped forward, but she wasn't alone. One by one, Phil's grandchildren marched into the boardroom with ideas, babies, and, yes, a few bombshells none of us saw coming. Rebecca Robertson. If you blinked during the original series, you might have missed Rebecca, the Taiwanese exchange student turned daughter who rarely hogged screen time. Flash forward, and she's 36, juggling 3 toddlers and 2 fashion labels. Her newest son, Xander, arrived after the wildest twist yet. Rebecca discovered she was pregnant while prepped for a mommy makeover surgery. She swapped a hospital gown for a maternity tee and posted the whole "found out during a boob job" saga. Millions laughed, then gasped, then hit share. Business never slowed. She still co-owns Duck and Dressing, designs matching outfits for moms and minis, and recently told fans her heart might just be open to adoption once the house stops smelling like baby wipes. Rumors suggest a partnership with Satie's media company could be next, but Rebecca's playing coy, hinting only that another project is nesting. And what happened next would shock everyone. John Luke Robertson. Remember the kid whose teenage wedding melted social media? He's 29 now, rocking a trimmed beard and guarding an espresso machine like Fort Knox. John Luke founded Kings Lane Coffee, set up shop right beside the duck call factory, and funneled profits into Camp Cheyoka, the Christian camp he now directs. Net worth blogs peg about $800,000, but local chatter claims the camp's latest expansion blew past budget and forced him to refinance the family lake house. John Luke shrugs off the whispers. Faith pays better than Wall Street. Still, every episode shows him hustling beans, balancing diapers, 3 kids under 6, and wondering if he should leave Louisiana for bigger roasting markets. Satie Robertson, Huff, never liked the sidelines. Between college speaking tours and her Whoa, That's Good podcast, she's built a multi-million follower ministry that turns everyday struggles into chart-topping devotionals. This year, she dropped How to Put Love First and promptly revealed pregnancy number 3. Fans exploded. Was another spin-off coming? Satie winked, promised fresh footage of motherhood chaos, and kept the camera rolling on the Duck Commander lot, where her live original staff now occupies half the warehouse. Christian Huff, her Auburn grad, fitness podcasting husband, grins through it all, though rumor has it producers want him mic'd up more often to show their marriage warts and all. But Satie's influence isn't without backlash. Critics say the brand sells inspiration inflation, too perfect reels, not enough reality. Satie fired back with an Instagram caption, "Real faith has stretch marks." The like count proved her point. Will Robertson. Willie Jr. spent childhood wondering why strangers pointed at his biracial skin in a sea of camouflage. Now 23, he's carving space in Dallas, far from duck calls. Will leads youth ministry beside wife Abby and moonlights as a singer in Satie's LO Worship Collective. Friends claim A&E begged him to move home for the reboot. He declined twice. Yet after Corey hinted that the next CEO might be someone viewers least expect, insider blogs ramped up speculation. Could Will return as the first Robertson not named William to run Duck Commander? For now, it's pure rumor, but the suspense is delicious. Bella Robertson, Bella 22, grew up on camera, married baseball cap wearing Jacob Mayo in a fairy-lit barn, and seemed headed for pastoral blogger bliss. Then the miscarriages hit. On episode 2, she opened a vintage store, and her heart, admitting infertility, had scraped her faith raw. Viewers saw the pain, but also the spark. Bella wants to redesign the Duck Commander Museum into an interactive experience where guests walk through the Bible in duck boots. She's pitching the plan to Corey next quarter. If approved, Bella and Jacob may shift from baby planning to building a pilgrimage site. Rowdy Robertson. Rowdy arrived in the Robertson clan at 13, camera shy then and even more elusive now. He's 22, studying at Harding University and posting jaw-dropping wildlife shots, alligators shimmering under bayou fog, owls exploding from Spanish moss. Friends whisper he's compiling a coffee table book titled Wetlands After Midnight. Producers can't convince him to film. Rowdy's clause lets him bail on cameras until graduation. That makes him the wild card, the heir who might love the swamp more than the fame. The ratings problem, and the power struggle. The revival debuted to just over 500,000 viewers, nothing like the 11.8 million who once tuned in for bearded antics. A&E executives privately admit they need a breakout storyline and fast. Will it be Satie's baby, Rebecca's adoption journey, or a boardroom coup that finally sidelines Willie for good? What we know for sure, the kids aren't kids anymore, and every one of them has something to prove. Conclusion. A dynasty in molting season, Phil's passing didn't bury the dynasty. It cracked the shell so the next generation could hatch. Rebecca's surprise baby proves life can rewrite any plan. John Luke's coffee beans smell like risk and redemption. Satie's brand storms social media while Will counsels teens 2 states away. Bella wrestles with loss, Rowdy wrestles gators, literally, and somewhere in the middle, Corey juggles ledger sheets and lullabies. So who inherits the throne? That answer may emerge faster than a duck call echoes across the bayou. Until then, one truth hangs in the humid Louisiana air. The Robertsons were born to make noise, and the next quack might be the loudest yet.